Hello, good evening, guys. Welcome to another Tips and Guides tonight. Tonight, we're going to be talking about, are you coachable? I know it's hard when you take advice from someone else and then you need to follow that advice. But when you're a coach, you expect your the person you're coaching to follow the advice that you give her or him. But the question is, as a coach, are you also coachable? So let's dive in. Before we go into that, why don't we define first what is business coaching? Business coaching is a process that guides a business from where it is today to where the owner wants it to be. So the coach, business coaching is from from helping the business owner from point A to point Z. So what now is a business coach? A business coach will help and guide the business owner in operating their business by working with them in clarifying their business's vision and how it ties in with their personal growth. Usually, the business coach would meet you on a regular basis, whether it's a weekly thing, whether it's a monthly thing, to make sure that you are staying on track with the commitments that both of you agreed on from the previous coaching session. I'm pretty sure that most of you here in our community do understand the value of having a coach. And whether it's difficult, it's challenging to take on the advice of your coach, or you see that the person you're coaching is struggling in following your instructions or following your advice, or following the guides that you are giving, it still is, probably it's because it's also a reflection of you, that maybe you yourself isn't coachable. So this is the topic that we want to discuss tonight, because you want to make sure that how can you expect someone to follow your advice when you yourself cannot follow the advice of your own coach? If you also, as a coach, you also have hired someone as your coach to help you get from point A to point Z. So there are 5 things that I want you guys to keep in mind to know whether you're coachable or not. So let's go to number 1. Are you open to learning? Before I explain this further, I want to share with you guys, I have a client for 5 years, and he's also a coach. And when we do have a meeting, I would give him advice, suggestions, ideas on how he can better better some things in his business, whether it's social media, whether it's his podcast, whether it's on his website. And I really love working with this client because he, as a coach, he understands the value of coaching. He understands the value of someone giving him an advice and following it. There is some advice that you have to reconsider, or maybe you need to dig more into it. Is it really, an advice that is something applicable to your business? You still want to do some research about it. But again, if your coach is telling you something and you feel like you still want to research, if your coach told you the right thing, actually that's a red flag already. You're not open to learning and you're not coachable. Because for you, enable for you to trust your coach and follow the advice that your coach is giving you, it means you have your complete trust to that person. So if at the back of your mind you're still thinking, I'm gonna check this out first before I apply it to my business or apply it to my personal life, then you don't have that trust. There's no trust going on in that business coaching relationship. All right, so one is you have to be open to learning, you have to be curious, and you have this desire to discover your blind spots. And that is the goal of the business coach, is for you to see the things that you can't see because you're working in too close inside your business. So the coach is the one who is seeing the big picture. So it's like you're in the picture and your coach is the one looking at the picture. So he can see everything on the side, on your other side, everything in the picture. So that's the significance of having a coach, because it helps, he or she helps you see or discover your blind spots. And if you're open to this, then you know already that you are coachable, and you can expect the same thing from the people that you are coaching. And again, you're gonna attract same people or same client if you are also coachable. All right. Number two is you have this self-awareness. You have the understanding about yourself, about, how do you relate with someone? What are your motivations, your habits, the challenges that you're facing? And most importantly, you have an understanding about your weaknesses. And that is that is huge in running your business. If you are aware of the weaknesses that you have, the challenges that you're facing in running your business, then that is good, because you recognize that you need help. Whether it's someone as a coach to help you see those things, or whether it's a team that you need to delegate some of your tasks to. So very important, you have to have that self-awareness. Number three is action taker. I mentioned earlier an example about the client that we have for 5 years. He's a doer. He's an action taker. When I give him an advice, an idea, a suggestion, he was like, oh yeah, that's great. This is really good for my business. This is really good for my podcast. This is really good for my social media. This is good. And you're right about my website. He acts fast. He's like, okay, let's get on it. Let's do it. Let's implement it. And that is a good sign of you as a person, you being coachable. You do things right away. You want things done right away. Whether it's you doing it yourself or you leveraging your team, leveraging your time and assigning these things to your team. Again, that's going to go back to having your self-awareness, knowing your weaknesses. So if it's something that your business coach told you that you need to do this and that, and you know that this is your weakness, and you want to leverage your time, you want to maximize your time in doing something else that you're good at, then you want to go to your team or someone in your team and implement what was being told by your business coach. Another thing is you have the willingness to try new things. It's you're willing to to hear new ideas. You're open to new ideas. You're willing to explore if it's, if it's something that is gonna be beneficial to your business before you say that no, it's not. So you have that willingness to try new things, especially if you know that this could help your business scale. And the last thing is you have this foresight. You think long term. You're someone, you're coachable if you have a goal or goals. You have this thing in mind that, okay, for this month, I'm going to do this because in the long run, it's going to benefit my business. It's going to help my business grow. It's going to help my business scale. You have this long-term goal and you're thinking about, working towards a result. And of course, lastly, it's you're someone who shows up to a coaching session, coaching call all the time and on time. So you as a coach, you expect your coachee to be on time. But if you yourself do not show up on your coaching call with your coach as well on time and is not prepared, then you have to have that thing wherein you need to take a look at yourself and see what do you need to improve on. Am I coachable? Am I expecting my coachee to be coachable when I am not? So these are the things that you can keep in mind and have self-reflection whether you're coachable or not, because you cannot expect your coachee to be coachable if you yourself is not coachable. Let's have a recap, guys. You can tell if you're coachable if you're open to learning, if you have self-awareness, if you're an action taker, if you are willing to try new things, if you have long-term goals, and most importantly, if you show up to coaching calls and you show up prepared, then you can tell that you are coachable. Guys, there are some new things that's happening at Great Work Online, and it will be revealed this week. Starting of December, we will reveal what is going to happen with Great Work Online. I am officially announcing it tonight, in our tips and guide Facebook Live session. If you're listening on podcast, here is my announcement. There will be some changes that's gonna happen at Great Work Online. Watch out for our post on social media, on LinkedIn, here on Facebook, and on Instagram, and on our podcast. It's gonna be great. It's gonna help you as a business owner, as a coach yourself, with these changes with Great Work Online, and we are so excited about that. I think, guys, that's it. It's short tonight because I want you, again, I know it's late. It's 9 p.m. over there, and I just want you to take a few nuggets out of this session that you can implement right away, or take down some notes tonight and you can implement tomorrow when you wake up. To take a look at the packages that we created for you, especially for you. These are the core services that we offer here at Great Work Online. If you are in a position in your business wherein you need some clarity, need some help, with regards to your marketing, every aspect, every areas of your digital marketing, and you just need some clarity. You need to talk to someone who can, see your blind spot. Go ahead and book a call with me and David for an assessment call. This is a 60-minute Zoom call with you, and you're gonna walk away from this session with a bunch of things that you can implement right away by yourself, or you can delegate it to your team if you already have a team. But go ahead and go to our website, greatworkonline.com, and book a call with me and David, and we will help you have that clarity that you've been looking for. If you need a marketing plan, a marketing strategy, a social media strategy plan, we can definitely help you with that. If that is the only thing that you need help with, if that is the only thing that you're struggling with, whether it's a social media marketing plan, whether it's a lead generation plan, an email marketing plan, we can help you with that. And that is a GWO on the go. This is the ad hoc projects that you need help with. Whether it's a web design and development project that you're working on, but you don't have a team to execute this, then definitely that is something that we can help you with. But the first step for you to do this is to book a call with me and David. Go to our website, greatworkonline.com. Now, if you are earning more than $5,000 a month, and you've got all these marketing plans, but you need someone to help you implement all these plans that you have, and you also need a coach that will guide you with the best practices of each marketing plans that you have, then definitely this is the digital marketing service that we have specially done for you. We can help you with this. This is an ongoing thing. This also includes me and you having a coaching session to guide you all the way through from start to finish of your marketing plan, of your campaign, of your everyday projects. Then this is the digital marketing service for you. But the first step for you to be able to do this is book a call with me and David, and we will take it from there. Guys, I hope you're able to learn something tonight and implement all those things. Have that self-reflection and see if you yourself is coachable, because that is really important for you to attract the same clients that you want to be coachable as well. I will see you again next week for another tips and guides here inside a Thriving Business for Coaches. And for those of you who are listening in our podcast, please don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment. We will definitely, appreciate that. Thank you guys, and I will see you again next time.